it seems like Young Thug and YFN and Lucci getting out of jail just sparked all the beef back up in the rap game, cause there's no way you telling me two of the hardest female rappers out right now are arguing about which one of their man is gayer. Is that what we're doing with our free time? We're arguing about if Stephon Diggs is gay or if Lil Uzi Vert is gay? That's so weird to me, because y'all could be making so much money if y'all rap together, but we sitting here beefing about BS. But I can't really expect it to too much. Like, it's girls, bro. Girls gonna beef over the craziest shit in the world for no damn reason. Then they gonna get together and they gonna make a song about it later and be like, girl, we was tweaking. Yeah, y'all be tweaking. See, guys be tweaking about real bloodshed and bullets. Girls be tweaking about a little petty ass BS drama that nobody even cares about for real. But let's go ahead and get straight into the story about what's going on. So Cardi B and JT already have like prior beef, prior history of not liking each other, you know, especially when Young Miami broke up with JT and the City Girls are no longer anything. And then I guess Cardi B didn't like how JT handled the situation. She sided with Young Miami, and you know, everything died down pretty much. Everybody was cool. Everybody was in their own little world until Cardi B dropped her album, and then she dropped these crazy bars talking about JT. So we're gonna decipher these one by one. Now let's talk about this hating ass B, ungrateful ass B, I don't care man, somebody gotta say it ass B, fake ass friend B, a clown ass B, on the net kicking your friend while she down ass B. So originally, not even originally, from the first part we can already tell Cardi's mad at her because she feels like she's a fake friend, you snaked me out, and I don't think like she feels like that for her personally. Like I said earlier, she's siding with Young Miami and everything that's going on with the City Girls, even though I don't understand how, because Young Miami wasn't making music. Young Miami was doing her own thing with being with Diddy and being like trying to be an it girl. She wasn't making music, so JT had to make music because that's what she did. Like JT could be an it girl too, because JT fine in the motherfucker, but look, she wants to rap. That's what she came in doing. She trying to get that bag from that rap music. So I understand that, and I guess people are picking sides and they don't like that. You know, everybody feel like they gotta pick a side in beef or in drama, but you really don't have to. That's why I don't be understanding. Now let's get back to the lyrics. Your loyalty depends on who you around at B, backdoor hating that on a low at B, you a shady at B, you ain't been you've been trash since birth, mama didn't want you, Brenda baby at B. I don't know what that means, but it's just some more hating, I feel like, or some more disrespectful lyrics, so JT can just get in the booth and we gotta respond to it. Now we're gonna go into the next set of lyrics. Tail wagging at B, bottom feeder at B, all that D riding still ain't getting no feature at B, she's just mad she got a nigga that be sharing bags with, my nigga cheap but I don't stick no dildo in his ass B. Now I don't know when that became a, yeah, okay, I get cheated on, but at least my man ain't. I think a girl would rather have a loyal bi man, or a loyal man that's a little curious or whatever, that has you do stuff to him instead of actually going out, instead of a man that cheats on her. Now I could be wrong, but whatever y'all do behind closed doors is y'all business, bro. I don't know when people start putting out the business on the internet and shit. Like, whichever you do behind closed doors, your significant other is your business, bro. Who cares? I think people would rather deal with that than have a guy that's cheating on them and you're pregnant by him. Weirdo. Now let's get into the rest of the lyrics. You look a hot mess, haha, easily impressed as B. You never gave looks and started getting dressed at B. Ricky O is the only fashion you know at B. You should have asked me, would have took you to the show, little B. I guess, you know, just some more hating bars that seem like just some more petty ass bars from Cardi B. Doesn't really sound like my type of song, but this isn't for me. I'm not a girl, you know what I'm saying? She makes music for the girls. I'm not a girl. I'll never understand. Now remember, in the midst of all this, even though Cardi B is going hard at JT, Cardi B is constantly in the limelight for the wrong reasons. First, it was for getting cheated on by Offset, constantly getting dragged through the mud. Now it's because not only does Stephon Diggs have other women pregnant at the same time that he has her pregnant, but he also has an accusation from a gay man that he tried to come on to him. Now, the accusations from the gay man essentially go down like this. Him and Stephon were going into a party. They were pulling up. Once he pulled up, Stephon pulled his wee out, pulled it out, looked at him. The guy was like, stop, on some little playful BS. Obviously, he's with it. He just don't want it, whatever, I guess. Hey, if Stephon is that way you go, that's the way you go. He's a single man. Who really cares, bro? And then after that, Stephon goes in the party and then pretty much tries to fornicate with him, tries to initiate intercourse with him. The man doesn't go, and then that's why he says that he's getting beat up in this video that you just saw or you're seeing currently. Now, the real story is he stole some shit. That's what's going on. Sorry, don't want you to get your hopes built up or your hopes wild up that this is what's really going on with Stephon Diggs. The real story is that he stole some shit. I don't know why he was around. Maybe he was around for business or anything, but he stole something. But of course, JT is going to use this against Cardi Cardi B because Cardi B saying stuff about Lil Uzi and doesn't really have proof. It ain't like she dropped a video. She doesn't have proof of this. So it's really just my word against yours, and so it's just like a little back and forth rap battle going on right now. Now, do I believe Stephon Diggs is gay and beat up a guy because he didn't let him smash? No, but I do think something weird is going on because why are you even around this guy? What business do you have with this guy? Why is, even if you did steal something, why is he close enough to you to steal stuff from you? Why is y'all beating his ass on the elevator instead of just punching him 1-2 times, taking the stuff back, y'all whooping him? It's not really making sense to me, but I guess there's a lot more questions than answers at this point.
Attempted to have me unalived because of him making a sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it, when in reality, even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. But it's that power complex of wanting what you want when you want it, feeling like you own the things that you pay.
Him, I guess, allegedly making a pass at you.
Right.
Like, how did that go?
We used to do dumb things like when we went to the strip club, we would take the jelly beans, swap the bag out. You put them in the Skittles. He's offering me candy. I'm really thinking it's on something like, man, you trying to play with me? No, I don't want to do that. Because we've done it before. And now it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, give me a piece. So he gives me a piece of the candy. And what happened to me after that was not what would have occurred if I ate Hershey's, I'll tell you that.
What do you think it was?
I mean, from the side effects of what I felt, I would say maybe in the realm of like ecstasy infused.
So you were aroused?
I was definitely sexually stimulated in ways that I had never been sexually stimulated before. My skin was sensitive to the touch.
Now, as a result of this interview coming out, JT took it upon herself because a clip was going crazy all over Twitter. So she's gonna quote the clip and say, "This is effing nuts and sad. Gay men should be protected. I feel like this isn't being taken seriously enough." Obviously, she's gonna help the gay men because women and gay men have like a bond like this. But at the same time, she's throwing shots at Cardi B because Cardi B is pregnant by Stephon Diggs right now, which is ridiculous. Then she quotes another tweet that says, "I hate when men allege assault and never gets taken serious. I'm glad you are speaking up. Cardi B, baby father, a gay man, not because of how he dressed or expressed himself, but because Chris said it out of his mouth. Justice for Chris. I stand with the gays." That's facts too, because Cardi B's basically saying, yeah, he dresses like that, he's gay. That's not facts. We all know that's not facts. He is hoes. So I don't know what's wrong with people that always want to take the, oh, you gotta judge a book by its cover. This ain't 1990, ain't 1980. There's different shit going on. You're getting cheated on, you're pregnant. Sorry, that's way worse than anything that's going on in her life right now. Then she also quotes the same tweet again and tags the Patriots, CNN, Cardi B herself, the Donald Trump, Chart Data, Atlantic Records, Payola, and Mexico. She quoted Mexico. That took a, because why would you quote Mexico, like the actual country of Mexico? Then she has another tweet that says, "No, I want justice for Chris." So clearly she's fighting back in her own way and she's trying to stir the pot in her own way. She's gonna make a song eventually, I feel like, but right now she's trying to stir the pot and fire back because she's like, you got me effed up. I'm not finna just go out like that, which I respect because I wouldn't want to go out like that either. But then Cardi B got wind of what was going on and she went nuclear on Twitter, just losing her mind, losing her shit. She says, "I want justice for them babies. Man make you abort every time. Asked what he told me about how he felt when he wanted to see Britt in that courtroom and she didn't show up, or do I need to play the audio? And don't let me say what he was saying about Rock Nation. Just ungrateful." Now, I don't know why you're bringing up people's personal business, and I don't know why girls always do this. They always act like they're pro-life, they're pro-choice, they're pro-choice, they're pro-everything, they want you to do whatever you want, but then the second they get mad at you, they use that against you and they try to throw it in your face. And it's weird as hell because why do y'all so supportive and then y'all renege on everything as soon as you get mad at somebody? You were never supportive. You were just trying to be kicking and trying to be a pick-me kicking with everybody. It's weird as hell. But she also does drop some screenshots, apparently are supposed to be from JT and Uzi. So Uzi in this screenshot is texting JT. She says, "Really turned on me for her, you showed her." Uzi says, "No, I didn't." Then she says, "You did that to make her feel good. I understand. I go so hard for you. I'll never turn on you a nigga ever. Man, Uzi, why you pretend to care about me? Wooty wooty woot. With this girl, don't nobody at a da da da." So, she's going off. But I feel like this is regular girl shit, trying to expose shit that happens in a relationship. This is regular stuff. They had a disagreement. They might have went through some stuff. Cool. You're getting cheated on actively. So I don't know where, like, you know, it doesn't really make sense. Then we have another screenshot where JT is texting Uzi this time, where she says, I don't want to come up there sick and moody when then you get mad and curse me out, then I beat you up. It's too much. Then he says, I won't because I invited you to. I have to work. Come here. I'll come after we leave Miami if we still like each other. You think I ever been through this? Be honest. I love this shit. You love me? LMAO, you are word. You make me evil. I don't like this. You mad at me? Yeah, but just because you prayed, so it makes you even more moody. One thing about me, I don't show people my feelings because I never, you know, just having a regular conversation. So I feel like it's a toxic relationship on both sides. Like she said, like he didn't deny, like I'm gonna beat you up. Like she said, you're gonna talk crazy, I'm gonna whoop your ass, and then we're gonna be into it. That's what openly what she said. And he didn't deny that in text. So it seems like it's a back and forth thing. They both like what's going on. You're getting cheated on though. It's not making sense why you keep trying to embarrass somebody and clap at them when you're getting cheated on. You're getting the worst of it. But then JT responded back on Snapchat and she had this to say.
Okay, y'all, I'm busy, but I gotta say one thing. This rat ass. Okay, y'all, I'm busy, but I gotta say one thing. This rat ass, right? This this supposed to be a brim, and she threatening to snitch on somebody because she don't have anything to say about it. That hoe is a loser. Wait, no, I got two things to say. So then she said, I'm going to tell Little White Nation what you said, what he said. No, not just that. The bitch trying to spread fake tea about abortions when she stood her illiterate ass in front of millions of people and said she stands for pro-choice. Drops bomb. I can't take the dumb serious. I can't take the... And show me typing those messages or I'm calling the police on your ass for defamation of character because I'm sick of it, ho. And I will be back.
And at the end of the day, it's just two girls tweaking, two girls like going back and forth, going at it, and they're, you know, it happens. Whatever. We ain't really supposed to pay as much attention to stuff like that because it's just girls. The only reason we care is because they're famous. If it was two regular girls from high school, no one would care. So I think we should need to treat it with that same aspect. And anybody that's picking sides or actually like really investing themselves in this shit, seek mental help because it's not that deep. It's funny to look at, but it ain't that deep.